Good morning guys, what is up? Welcome back to day 2 of fixing up the FD behind me. So if you guys haven't seen part 1 of doing a restoration on, or well, sort of partial restoration on my 2000 model FD RX7, yeah, this right here we picked up last week, and yesterday I just went across the entire car and got rid of all of the swirl marks and yeah, basically spent around about 10 hours on the paint itself. The only thing I was really struggling with was some of the water etching in the roof, but I managed to get most of that out. But everything around this car is just looking so incredibly good right now. So yeah, unfortunately we didn't get time yesterday to protect the paint in any way, shape or form. But that is what today's video is going to be all about. So I just went and got a few stuff from Autobarn and I'll show you quickly what I got. Righto guys, so you guys will have noticed yesterday my snow foam right here. Unfortunately, my other one crapped itself, and then so did Max's. So I bought myself a new Bowdens snow foam right here. Apparently it's a pretty good quality and they put out decent foam. And then I also got this right here, which was the cheapest way I was able to get the waxes that I want for the FD right here. I was having a good chat to one of my friends down in South Australia. You guys might know him, his YouTube name is Focus on Detailing, and he does a great job with a lot of consumer products as well. So I reached out to him and asked him what consumer products or off-the-shelf products that isn't like a crazy sort of, you know, professional detailer setup. And yeah, just see what his honest thoughts were about all the products. Like I went through Autoglim, Meguiar's, Bowdens and all that sort of stuff. And I think we settled on a Bowdens combination of products that's gonna work really well for the FD right here. I love having that really nice level of shine, and then I also love that hydrophobic quality. And along with that, I always had my cars coated. And as much as I love the coating, I always felt really bad because if I was to slightly mar the surface or anything, if I was to go through and polish that out, it would also mean I have to polish out the ceramic. And I do plan on taking this out to a few track days, and I really want to spend my time and make this thing look amazing, and just nothing can beat that beautiful wax shine. So today we're going to be using a combination of Bowdens products, which is actually really cool because they are local to me. I've never actually had a really good chance to use some of Bowdens products. So yeah, today we're going to be using some of them. So I went out and got this massive big bucket for I think about $130. It comes with Bowdens Wet Dreams, which is a super hydrophobic, like citrus based thing where you spray it on when it's wet and then wipe it on, and then yeah, it's so amazing. I've also run out of wash as well, because all the wash I had was all for ceramic cars, and I used to just snow foam the Skyline because I didn't care. So Nanolicious wash is going to be great. Comes with this massive big 15-litre bucket. It also comes with a great barrier thingy, which I think is brilliant. Not only that, flash prep, but these are the two things that we're going to be basically using this bucket for, is bead machine and butte beads. So let's quickly crack open this bucket and grab those two things out. It smells like banana almost. I'm guessing it's probably this right here. Please tell me this smells like banana. Oh yeah, that's banana. Also really wanted the grit guard for a long time. Nanolicious wash. We also have the Wet Dreams right there. And these are the two products that we're going to be using today. We have butte beads, and then we also have bead machine. So we're going to be using a combination of these two products right here. It's going to be amazing. They've also included a little applicator pad, which is sick. Yeah, let's get into it. Right, so this stuff right here, just get a thin layer on your foam pad, and then this stuff right here, it smells amazing, but it just has lightly, but it just says apply a thin coat to the paint. So I've had a little bit of a go so far, just on the roof and stuff like that, and this stuff is making it, there is a bird in here, making it really, really nice and really, really slick. So I've done a little bit of stuff. So yeah, it also needs about a 20-minute drying time, and it looks like it should be really nice to clean up as well. So got a brand new microfiber. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to go around the whole car, quickly set you guys up on a time lapse, and yeah, should be a lot of fun. Oh, and also normally I would use a dual action polisher to apply this sort of stuff with like a really, really like soft pad, but I'm kind of enjoying the old school one. It's kind of fun. Righto, so this next bit's probably going to divide a few people, but cotton tips, great. Excellent. Absolutely brilliant detailing tool to get into all those tight areas where all that horrible polish is sitting. So I'll quickly show you guys exactly what I mean. We're going to put a little bit of polish on the end of one of these. We're going to polish out all those tiny little areas where we couldn't get to with a buff, and it's just sitting up beside other panels, or we also want to get rid of all of that excess polish that is inside those gaps. So let's get straight to it. So my main reason for these is just so I can get into these little gaps here that's just full of dirt. So that's one main thing. And the second one is in between all those little tiny gaps down here. We're just gonna break up all that polish, so when we wash it for the third time, probably tomorrow, we'll be sweet then. So yeah, just little bits, like all the way down through here, down there. We'll get all this out. So also quickly, while this is taking its 20 minutes or so to cure, just taking off all these. They have polish all over them and they're just a little bit faded and worn. So I'm going to be painting all these up as well in a nice gloss black. So that way, hopefully they look a whole lot nicer. And also I was going to try and take this piece off here. However, I can't get these little tabs up. I believe there's something in behind them, but with the wipers moved out the way, we should have enough room to get in behind it and do everything we need to do. So not too fussed about that. I will try and clean up all these with like a wire wheel as well, just to make sure nothing rusts or anything crazy. So yeah, there is a whole bunch of polish on there too. I didn't actually touch any of this with a polisher, so that's all good. We'll be able to work all that out. I'm actually keen to try this out for the first time. Max actually showed me some of it yesterday, and a little bit goes a long way. So let's quickly see if this brings up that front plastic piece. This has to be one of the most crazy products I have ever used from the Bowdens lineup. Like, that is, it's making it look insane. It's got no shine to it. It's just making everything black. I wonder how long it's gonna last. I kind of want to test this product now. That is amazing. I am stoked. Rightio guys, so I've gone around all the plastics. Every single one of them has all been touched up with that Mr. Black stuff, and it looks amazing. One thing I do have to do though, is I will have to get into all of these with something a little bit smaller, and try and get into all of them, because they still have a little bit of polish in them from the previous owner. That's okay though. So, yes. Yeah, next step is to start buffing off all this wax here. It feels so soft. I'm gonna use a brand new microfiber, get all that off. Let's quickly do that. And wax off. This looks so good. God damn. And it feels just incredible. We're not done just yet. I do want to show you guys what it's going to look like with water on it though. So we'll quickly do that and then we'll go do the next step, which is going to make it bead up even better. Rightio, so we'll just have a look at the back quarters here. So this right here is with a 2-stage polish, and it was already pretty hydrophobic, but now with a wax, it's just going to be amazing. So I have this right here. I actually haven't tested this in a while. So, whoa, whoa, that is insane. Oh my God, that is crazy. Wow, I did not expect that at all. That was almost better than my Falcon when it was coated. Wow. Right, so this stuff needs to cure for 24 hours, so or at least overnight. So before I do that though, well, one of the things you're not supposed to do is you're not supposed to get it wet, or like leave it out in the rain, because it'll come straight off. So that wasn't too bad. Like, that water down there won't hurt it. But one thing we will do now is have a bit of a play around with the bead machine. So this stuff right here, I'm going to quickly read the instructions and show you guys how to use it. So I've never used it before, but that is amazing. That is insane. Right, so it seems like a fairly simple product. All you have to do is grab a brand new microfiber, and then you mist this on around about 6 times or so, wipe over the entire car, going up and down and then side to side, and then buff it all off with a new microfiber. You do that twice. I'm just going to use probably the same microfiber, and then that should be done. Man, whoo, I'm so excited. Man, these Costco microfibers are so good. So Bowdens also have a massive big range of microfibers as well. But after having a chat to Cody, I actually, all I use is these from Costco. They come in a massive big bulk box of like 36 and they cost like 10 bucks. So cheap, easy, they're all soft, they don't have any lint, which is amazing. So even though I kind of just brushed it all off myself. So it says not to spray it directly into the car. I just sprayed it directly into this. And I guess that's just to stop overspray getting anywhere that you don't want. So, rightio, let's go over the whole car and see how good the stuff is. So I've gone away for probably about 4 or so hours, letting this thing cure, and it looks insane. Like it looks so good. You guys won't be able to see until I actually pull it outside, but I'll do that in a later video. Because apparently the wax takes around about just 24 hours or overnight just to fully cure. So won't get it all wet, to be nice. Hopefully Sarah didn't get any of it when she was washing her car. She just did. The new Bowdens snow foam thing works amazing. Oh, and also we went to Costco. Check this thing out. 1,400 zip ties. That is amazing. Not only that, I also went to Bunnings and I also got a whole heap of stuff so we can try and make some custom ducting for the RX7, as well as some wood, so that way I can sand it and fold it up in a perfect straight line. So I've also got cheese puffs. Cheese puff ASMR. So good. So yeah guys, that is where the RX7 sits. What do you reckon, Sarah? Oh, your cheese puffs are so good. Also, all this trimming here and the wipers came out so goddamn good. They're like enough orange peel to make them not look disgusting, and they're not super glossy at the same time as well. They actually look really sick. But yeah, the entire car feels so incredibly smooth. I'm so proud of these Bowdens products. Like ultra impressed and blown away. I haven't actually tried the little bit of water testing on the new bead machine, so we'll use the same test area again. Oh my god. That is crazy. I'm just going to try a little test area here. This is the most insane thing. Oh my god.
It doesn't get wet.
It gets wet.
It's invincible.
Wow.
Do you want to do the same thing on my car and show the difference? Pretty good.
It's not overly bad. We could probably do it again, but I am so impressed with that product. That's amazing. Douglas, how dare he ruin my shop. And I just realized all the bolts I got to do the ducting are all anti-theft. I thought they were a little bit odd, but they screw on and they don't screw back off. Great. Another trip to Bunnings tomorrow morning, maybe. But it's completely fine because I forgot the rubber for underneath the radiator, and then I also forgot some tube or like pinch weld to go around the outsides of it. So I'll go grab a whole heap of pinch weld, as well as some more nuts and bolts. Yay. Alright guys, so it is currently the next day and I'm very sorry that I can't take the car out of the thing because yeah, unfortunately it has decided to rain again outside and we have no sun whatsoever. So unfortunately I'm going to have to leave that there. But massive thank you to everyone that watched this whole sort of series on restoring the RX7. So tomorrow we're going to start taking off the front bar. We're going to start getting some aluminium sheeting sorted to hopefully to hopefully create a nice tight air seal around that radiator and try and keep this thing nice and cool. So anyway guys, thank you so much everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.